Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. How are you doing? This is your girl, Saida, the domestic handmaiden of distinction, coming to you live and direct. This is a second quarter review and or my series that's called These Are a Few of My Favorite Things. So I just wanted to come, just show you all some things that I've been happy with, some things I was not happy with, some things you may like, some things you may not like. So just to share what I've been using. Some things are food items that I'm, and some are cosmetic and otherwise. So without further ado, let us get quickly into this review and or series. So first of all, these are ginger snap cookies, and as you can see, this is the Benton's brand, which is the Aldi's brand, and these were really nice. I purchased some, and for some reason, they just didn't, I don't know, maybe my taste buds were off, but my son purchased some, and these are so crispy, they're very nice and crispy and whatnot. I'm going to be doing a recipe with these, and I'm going to show you, come back to you guys with this recipe, and whatnot. But these were really good. The ginger snaps were very good. Ginger snaps are a nice cookie, if whatnot. It's good for with teas and things of that nature. So I did like this. It was very crispy and thin. When I was younger, I remember when they were brought into the home, they were a little bit thicker, and of course they had more ginger in them at that time, but nonetheless, these were pretty good. And please forgive me for this next one. These are called Dopalinos, and these are hazelnut sandwich cookies. They were very small, maybe about a nickel, size of a nickel, crispy hazelnut cookies with artificial cream. Now the bag looks terrible. I was on a little binge, and I asked my son to ask him for something sweet, and he brought this bag in here, and the poor bag tore up. And these are very nice though. The cookies were very, very good. These are cookies as you can see, from the Netherlands. And of course, this is Aldi's brand, and it's a quality imported brand. The sugar is very nice. It's not like that granulated sugar that we eat here in the Americas. So anyway, that was a nice cookie. This was a Graze. This was a free box of the Graze. I think I got, what did I get? I got chocolate cherry, like some granola toppings. I got the creamy ranch kern pops, which is like corn nuts, if you all are familiar with puffed corn or corn nuts, butterscotch, popcorn flapjack, maybe like a granola type of something. And then these were grilled cheese, and this was like what do you call it? You had like sticks in them, not sticks, but little crackers and cashews and whatnot. So it wasn't really what it was what I kind of expected. They, they put the description, they make the description seem like, you're getting ready to really have something really, awesome. I mean, not that they're not awesome, but they were pretty good. But I was actually, when I placed the order, I should have been on my computer, but I was on my phone, which didn't really allow me to make the choices that I really wanted to make. So anyway, this was a free item, and I thought it's an okay item. It's nice for gifts and for those who like those types of snacks. Moving ahead, like I said, these are some food items. Now, this is Good Health veggie chips made with sea salt, as everything else in the world today with the sea salt. That's the new thing going on today. So anyway, I got these from Aldi's. This is a 2.75 ounce bag. These were very nice. I've had some before from better, or in quotes, better brands, and sometimes I didn't enjoy them. They might have been too salty, or you really didn't taste the flavor of the tomato or the the so-called vegetable that it was made out of, but these were pretty nice. You know, I thought these were very nice. They were not salty at all. Just very tasty, a nice light little snack. And like I said, I got these from I'm sorry, I don't know if I said I got it from Dollar Tree. So those were very nice veggie chips. Now these came from Aldi's. Now these are vegetable chips. This exotic brand, and I know you know these brand. This is the Simply Nature brand, but you know there's another brand. I can't even think of the name of it now that sells them. They're very expensive. But I always have eaten these. I haven't eaten them in a while, but I've always eaten these, but I've never eaten the Aldi's brand, and they were very, very good, very crispy, very, you know, tasty and whatnot. You know, it's got taro in it, batata, parsnips, chips, and sweet potato. So it was a nice blend, and it was very, very nice. And they're also gluten-free for those who are into the gluten-free right now. Moving right along, now this came from one of our local grocers here, but I picked these up because I like sausages sometimes for breakfast. Oh, well, it's really not breakfast, it's really dinner. I never eat breakfast, but I do eat breakfast for dinner. So this was turkey. I purchased a beef one as well. They both were nice. I did add my own, you know, I add my own sage, and I add my own pepper to it, to give it spice. You remember the days, sometimes, I don't know if you all, depending on which part of the world you grew up in, but or what's your orientation, but like we used to have like this Jimmy Dean and these different types of sausages that were welcome in our home at that point. And they were just nice, tasty sausages. They were so spicy and whatnot. And I did like the taste of sage and spicy. So anyway, I picked these up and I did like them. I did like them a lot. I put them in the oven. I put them with, I think I put something, oil or something with them, because the first time I made them, it didn't, it was too dry. But anyway, I got the turkey, and I did get the beef ones as well. And they are 10 to a package. Now, I did pick up, these came from Dollar Tree. Now, this is called Jennifer's Garden. And these are 100% natural mixed berries. It looks like it has blackberries, strawberries, and maybe a raspberry in it. Now, I haven't used these yet. I saw someone haul these, and I wanted to use them also for a smoothie, basically. But I haven't used them yet, and I've had them for a couple of weeks. But they look like they're very good. They have a couple of, recipes on the back, and this is 12 ounces, so not too bad. Like I said, I've never tried them before, but I mean, for $1, this is you know, 4 smoothies, you know, 4 maybe 12-ounce smoothies, if you know, because they're going to add, you know, depending on what you use. I use yogurt, so either the yogurt or the non-fat milk or whatever I use is going to be, you know, it's going to pan out and make a very nice, because I'm going to add spinach to it as well, and or kale. But I think there's going to work out really, really good. And for $1, you know, you can't really beat that. You know, as long as they're, you know, it's not harmful or anything like that, I think that's a good deal. So moving right along, I also picked up coconut milk. I have a coconut milk, I have a rice milk, which in the vanilla flavor, and a rice milk in the original flavor. Now, these I got from Aldi's, and I was so grateful, because I always pick these up from Whole Foods. I don't drink cow's milk unless it's inside of something that I don't know about. I'm not against it or anything like that, but I don't drink it. I prefer rice milk, and this is what I normally drink if I'm going to have cereal or something like that. So I picked these up for the use of, you know, to eat with my cereal and whatnot. Now, I haven't tried them yet, not the rice ones, and these are my most favorite. Coconut is actually my runner-up. Now, this is the original coconut milk. It doesn't have, you know, it's not sweetened or anything like that. So I did like it. It was pretty thick. it was pretty thick and, you know, of course, watery because it's, you know, coconut. You know, it was watery and very refreshing, but it was nice. It wasn't bad at all. I did like it, and I can't remember what the price was, but you know, it was either comparable or either less than Whole Foods, because that's basically where we pick it up from all the time, Whole Foods. So anyway, I mean, Aldi's, I love Aldi's, I love Dollar Tree. I mean, I've been shopping at both of them probably since the late 80s. Early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and they both have come a long way, and I love them both. So, so here is another item, and this is from Dollar Tree, you all. These are roasted fingerlings. I don't know if you've seen them in your store yet, but the rosemary garlic flavor is very, very good. I love these. These are, and please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing them because I did not Google them, but yellow latte, red thumb, and purple pelisse or something like that. But I love purple potatoes. They were very tender, very nice. I always love yellow and purple potatoes anyway, but these were very, very good. I mean, this is you know, I mean, depending on your size of your family, if you one or two of these, $2, $1, $2, that feeds your family. You add, you know, if you have chicken on the side, turkey, or whatever your choice of meat, or you don't even need a meat, another vegetable, you know, or however you want to put it together would be very, very nice. This is very nice. I put mine in the oven, but I think, what was the directions? Let me see. I'm sorry, because I never really follow directions. I do what I want to do. Yeah, it has a stovetop direction for it. I think I put mine in the oven the first time, and then the second time I think I did put it in on the stove in a skillet or whatever, with a little bit more oil. Now this, I didn't want to show you this for the sake of this. As you can see, this is Season's Choice, which is of course an Aldi's brand, but I wanted to show you this from Dollar Tree. More vegetables. I mean, they have so many vegetables and different types of foods. I mean, this is only, what is this, 8 ounces? No, this is 3.5 ounces, but still a nice helping for at least 1 or 2 people. For $1. I mean, if you can cut costs, wherever you can cut costs, cut your costs, you know, and save that money for something else. So, and I love asparagus anyway. So this is the one from Aldi's, as you can see. And this is definitely, okay, this is 8 ounces for sure, but still, and this is, you know, still 2 or 3 people can eat it. And I've been roasting mine. I love my vegetables roasted. And honey, yes, this right here, I love these. I'm so glad they still have them. This is the pumpkin spice waffles, 6 waffles. And I've been, I mean, for like maybe 3 or 4 months, I've been eating these. I've been loving these. It probably even more than maybe about 6 months or something like that. And I'm surprised they have them. I was afraid, like, oh, I know these are probably a seasonal item. And I think they are, but the one of the Dollar Trees that's nearby our home does have, still have these. So I keep picking them up, like three of them at a time and whatnot. It does have like a soybean. I think it says soybean in it. Oh, soy. Yeah, soy. But they're very good, very tasty, very nice, and you know, and whatnot. The pumpkin spice. You guys know I love spice stuff, you know. So that's me. So right now I'm going to sign out. This is just a part 1 of this video, so I'm just going to sign out because this video is getting long. But I really thank you all for hanging in there with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you like. If you've tried these, what you think about Dollar Tree's food, Aldi's food, and things of that nature. So please like, comment, subscribe, and or share. All right, this is your girl Saida, the domestic handmaiden of distinction, signing out. Bye bye.